For Veterans Day, 1,500 troops find out they'll go to the Middle East. Their mission? Stop Islamist insurgents terrorizing Iraq and Syria.
Meanwhile, the Pentagon is trying to confirm a report that an airstrike injured the leader of ISIS yesterday. Just in the last week, the group killed hundreds of men, women, and children just because they have different religious beliefs.
And the conflict hits home tonight with local families powerless to protect their loved ones. KATV News Watch 7's Dave Roberts is live.
Nebraska is home to the largest Yazidi population in North America. The Yazidis are a Kurdish religious minority in Iraq being hunted and executed by ISIS. Those who sought refuge in the U.S. during the Iraq War want to do everything they can to help loved ones struggling to survive.
Still photos move people to tears. Images snapped by loved ones in northern Iraq do little to capture the atrocities destroying many Nebraska families.
Children living on the streets and our Yazidi men being killed and their heads being cut off.
Layla Kadeta's stories don't come from journalists, but family members struggling to survive as ISIS tries to kill off Yazidis and chase them from their homes in the northern Iraqi city of Sinjar.
I've been having nightmares. I'm going to be honest. Last night, the whole night, I was trying to escape from ISIS.
She recently learned ISIS murdered her uncle. Her brother, an Iraqi police officer, narrowly escaped to Turkey.
Upon the initial attacks on Sinjar, he was separated from his family for about a month.
Kadeta's brother took this photo during breakfast after finally reuniting with his wife and children.
When ISIL attacked Sinjar, they immediately, in the first hours, they killed over 5,000 Yazidis.
Hadi Pir left Sinjar in 2010. He just recently heard from his former next-door neighbor on the run and in hiding.
He was crying and he told me we have only a few days to live because we are trapped in the mountains surrounded by ISIL and nobody's coming to help.
Nebraskan Yazidis formed a group called Yazda to save what remains of their people and ancient culture.
Most of them, they live under bridges, abandoned buildings, tents.
While they're not capable of stopping the Yazidi genocide, they want to raise awareness and the funds to rescue as many of their friends and family as possible.
Iraq has failed. It has failed to protect minorities in Iraq, and we are their only voice of hope.
Yazda recently traveled to Washington, D.C. and urged the State Department to help the Yazidi people. Next Monday, Yazda will host a forum in West Omaha where people can learn the Yazidi culture and ways to prevent its extinction. More information, of course, can be found on our website, KATV.com.